Right, time to get rid of this. Yes, boys and girls, back in the garage, and time to mess around with the tail section. Get rid of this massive long donkey cock that hangs out the back of the bike. As you know, it goes something like that. I mean, look how fucking far it hangs out. Ridiculous. But yeah, as you know, this is the state that my one's in because I did some track days and I didn't want this getting in the way, or people taking me out, or people recognizing me, as you usually do, take the plates off. But this is the state that we're in, and we're going to change, we're going to replace this, and we're going to go over to the bench and show you what we got. There's only one manufacturer that's making anything for this, and that is Evotech. But first, big shout out to White Dalton Solicitors. You know, if you have any motorcycle needs, speak to White Dalton. They're good guys. They do a lot of videos with 44 Teeth. I'm just having a coffee with them, so I might as well promote them. They don't do anything for me, but they're good guys. But yeah, back to the tail tidy, all unboxed. One thing for sure, this shit is packaged amazingly. So this looks like the tail unit. So obviously, look, that's that thing that goes over the red bit on the bike. Goes on like that, and then obviously everything attaches to it. Indicators go there, tail light goes there, or number plate light goes there, all the wires go through that. I think these go on here, something like this, for where the indicators go in. That is obviously where the number plate attaches and goes onto the back of this. And there is a shed load of bits and bobs in here and in here. Not your normal like tail tidy pack where it just comes as one piece, smack it on and off you go. So let's try and rewind and sort of give you an idea how we got to here. Right, so the back end, there's two bolts that you take off down there, okay? This is just to loosen this cover so you can move it about like that. Then there's obviously 1, 2, and then 3 big silver bolts that you come off. And then there's obviously one more that goes in there that you need to come off. So this is also that it's just all loose, okay? And then we need to go back to the top of the bike. Take the seat off, and yours won't look like this, but because I've got this GPS module and I've got this underbox. But let me just get that out the way. Right, that's better. See, look, there's the wire that comes from the back, okay? Now on my one, what I had to do, because obviously I had this GPS, I just had to undo this and move these off. And there was there's a lot of these are like a zip tied or tied underneath, so I couldn't, and mine were literally tucked in behind this. So mine were tucked in down the side, down the back. So if I tried to pull this, it wasn't coming loose or anything. So I literally just had to remove this, undo that one, undo this one. This whole plastic piece underneath this could then just move around, and I can actually get to the wires. Right, see? There's one of them, and then there's the other two, that one and that one at the back. You see that they've got like an RL and an RX or something on them, which shows left and right indicators. This one here, I leave that one. That's for the brake lights. So that one that goes underneath, leave that. Obviously my GPS is still connected. There's the plug underneath. So it's those wires that you've got to find. This and this, and like I said, mine's went underneath behind here, out down there, so I had to take this all apart, but they're sort of spaced in this gap now, so there's enough space to actually find them there. So them 3 plugs connect to them 3 plugs, so that's what you got to feed back out through that hole out the other end. And then this thing comes away, right? And it's really fiddly because you think about it, you got that hole sits on there. Okay, that hole sits on there like that, but that end piece there with the 2 holes in it, they've pretty much got to fit in this gap here. So it's almost got to slide in that, then come away from this. So this is where you got to take this off, and then just literally just wiggle it, play with it, wiggle it, play with it, and it will eventually come off once you've got the plugs undone. Right, once you've got it on the bench, then you need to undo that one, that, because we need to separate these 2 to get the wiring out and to get the indicators out. So do that. We'll just say, just be careful with these 2 black ones, okay? Because they've got Loctite on it. So just take your time, get the proper bolt head, get it in and twist it off nice and slow. And then flip it over, and you've got to take 1, 2, 3, 4 of these off. And then there's one more there at the top for the light to take off as well. Right, once you separated it, to get the the license plate light off. Just got to undo these two, and then that will come off, and at least that's all the wiring away. Right, once you've fiddled with that, take your time. There are some fucking Loctite on that. You should be in this position where you've got the wires out. Make sure you take those two rubbers off as well, off the other one. And then what we need to do is need to get one of these. We need to feed it through the hole and then clamp it down, screw it down with those two on that side, one on that side. And what I mean is that. So make sure these blinkers are facing this way when you put them in, and then you feed them through the little holes. Once you've done that, you've got these little caps that just go over the top like that. And then like that, I guess, like that. And then using these with these little caps on, you just screw them down. Right, they're all tightened up. So you then get the plate light, number plate light, and you feed it through the hole again. And then this time, this just sits on there like that. And then you flip it over and then you screw it from that side down using them two. And then it's pretty much fitting this last piece, which can only go in one way. It's got a little lip in it, so you just literally goes underneath, and then you use these two, put them in the gap, job done. And then the next step is to get this rubber, put it in that hole, and obviously then this piece goes through that, and then obviously this bolts back to the bike. Okay, so I've just got it sitting there. I've fed the wires back through. I've plugged it all in. I just need to make sure I've got the indicators the right way around. So if you just turn it on, so the lights, yay, that light's on. So let's try the blinkers. Right, left side. Yay! Right side. Yes! Remember these two rubbers you took off the old tail? They got to go in there, on one on that one, on one on this one. And then obviously you maneuver this back up, and then this silver one that you put through that rubber on there, and will go into there. That will go into there. That sorts that out, holds that in place. And then there's the two black screws that they gave you in the kit, which are those two. They then go back in there and there. So you don't reuse anything that comes off. They just give you all the kit, so that's handy. Right, a lot of wires hanging out to try and find space for. We're on. Light is on, indicators are working. So pretty much put this back together. Let's just check the plate first. Yeah, this bloody thing is way too big. Look, it covers half the bloody exhaust. So I have ordered a smaller one. So I'm gonna get a nice smaller one to go in there. And I have gone and ordered some other parts to see if I can work out a way to get a flip plate, because obviously I like a flip plate. So I've ordered some bits and bobs. Amazon, eBay. I might see if I might be able to replace this bracket. But yeah, let's see. Wait till those arrive and I'll carry that one. And this is what I've got, a little flip plate. So I need to work out whether I'll probably need to get some holes and get that mounted to there. So that is hopefully going to be something like that. But I think I'm going to drill some holes. Then you can flip, and then the number plate can be hidden. So yeah, let's try that. Right, 2 holes drilled. Oh, I've got shit drilling tools, but the point is, it's going to line that up to that, and then obviously I can do the flip plate. So let's get this installed. I mean, it's screwed on. There is a little gap there, but it's just the wires, so not a massive deal. And I mean, that's it in the back position. So let's fit the little plate. Hey, there we have it, installed. There you go, look at that. See, the back of it now just looks nice and angled away. I mean, when it's like that, you may be able to make it out-ish. I don't know, but I tell you what, it's better than nothing. I like to have this little sleek little look. So yeah, man, I'll go with this. But yeah, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Loving all the Hyper V2 support on the channel, and catch you in the next one.